Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Back at it again today with another wonderful brand new model. This is not something old, this is something completely built from scratch by me. This here is the 1903 Springfield. This is my third complete version. It took quite a few iterations to get this somewhat where I wanted to, and mainly the reason because of that is because of the stock itself. Really, the stock was the most difficult thing to do, just to try to get that slope in there to be exactly where I wanted it to be. So thankfully this model came out really well. I'm definitely happy with it, and I'm happy because this means I now have a 1903 Springfield that I can use for other various projects that I might want to do. The Patterson device, the various different semi-auto conversions that they have, the periscope trench rifle thing amalgamation that they have, and then in the Marine Corps sniper rifle. There's all sorts of different 1903 Springfields that we could go back and turn into something else later down the line. So this is actually what the model looks like inside of LDD. Up here we have some pretty basic details down at the end of the muzzle. Our sling mounts and everything are included on the rifle. Again, very basic stuff up here. 4 stud wides in the front handguard. My only regret on this rifle is that the upper portions of the handguards are not 1 stud less. I really wish they were. So like this top portion, I wish instead of being 4 it was 3, and this back portion instead of 5 I wish it was 4. I think it would look a lot better in terms of the rifle itself. I don't know why I went with the grooves and everything that I did. The barrel bands are included, no big deal. Some very basic shaping going on here. I included some upside down techniques in here to get these rounded pieces upside down to make things a lot nicer. We do have the little grip cut in here where your fingers would naturally want to sit if you're holding the rifle properly. The actual sights themselves are included on the rifle as well. They do act as just like pistol sights if you're aiming down them, and then you can flip this up as you see fit. Okay, of course, now it's going to fight me. Come on. Which one is it? It can flip up, as you see, so that you get these ladder sights. This needs to be cut out, but basically you would also be able to get the ladder sights out of it as well, which is nice. Receiver itself is here. A couple details going on, not too many, not a whole lot. The bolt release is here so that like when you're field stripping it you can take it out, and then the safety flag is up on the back here. You can rotate the bolt. The hard part is this would be a fully rotating bolt to get it out of the way, and it's kind of hard to demonstrate that inside of LDD because you do have this piece here which is what kind of locks it in place and prevents it from moving. So that piece needs to rotate all the way up 90 degrees so that it can slide back through here, which is kind of hard to demonstrate on LDD. We can hide this out of the way, and you can see that there is space inside for the internal magazine. I did not make that detail. At this point in time, there's really no sense to do that. If it was something I were going to build in real life, I'd really like to actually make a working internal magazine. But again, this isn't something that I'm making anytime soon, so I decided not to, basically. On the bottom down here, basic trigger. This is a Technic trigger. It works as advertised as it should. And we stealthily, as much as possible, you guys might not even be able to tell in some of these images back here, that we skin down from 5 studs to 4 studs in the wrist area of the stock, or right here. Right here, then we start some very weak, basically hinge building to get the angle of the stock absolutely as close to being perfect as possible. We used upside down building to get the wonderful curves on both sides, and then some plate building in there to actually hide a lot of very ugly gaps. A lot of people didn't like the plate building when I first debuted that inside of My Different Usernames Discord, but at the same time it does cover up a lot of really ugly gaps. I promise you now, there's a crap ton of ugly gaps underneath this thing. So That right there is the base model of the 1903 Springfield. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, comment, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I will see you guys later in another YouTube video another time.